This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's go right into the news. All right, so we got Boosie and his girlfriend that's having a baby for him because they're not married or anything. So it's his baby mom, okay? And he gets her a BMW for her baby shower. That's dope. Okay, that's all that's going on there. Okay, then we got Bow Wow pressing Elliott Wilson. Elliott Wilson just hates everybody right now. He gets up there with DJ. So just despite Drake, he linked up with DJ Head and they made a show now. He just hates Drake. He doesn't like academics that much. He goes at him, then he doesn't go at him. He disses Cameron and then takes it back. He disses everybody now. And, you know, I have a lot of respect for Elliott Wilson. I mean, he's been doing this and evolved over time, okay? So I give him credit there. He's taken a weird turn lately. I think because he lost the whole Jay-Z connection and everything. He's kind of figuring things out, I guess, because, you know, he was doing stuff for Tidal. Tidal's done. You know, it's a coaster at Square. Or should we say, what do they call it now? It's not Square. It's Square Cash App and everything fall under Jack Dorsey's. I forget what he calls it. But anyways, it all falls under one conglomerate now. And Tidal's in that. So, anyways, Bow Wow calls out Elliott Wilson because Elliott Wilson dissed the song with him and Chris Brown, which is a remake of a Ja Rule and Ashanti song, right? And, you know, it's the cheat code thing, but it's something that, you know, Bow Wow's on tour, Chris Brown's on his own tour. You know, it's something to get the summer going. You know, it's early for the summer. So, anyways, Bow Wow calls Elliott Wilson and, you know, leaves a voicemail, and then Elliott plays it. Elliott plays it during his show with DJ Head and them. And I'm like, why? It's a private message.
Like a grown man, you do like, what's the issue with me and you? Let me know. Because I don't know. So I'm coming at you in private instead of doing some whole ass shit, tweeting you, and I ain't got time for that. But I got the top 10 record right now, nigga. Like, I ain't got time for that.
And he does have it's in the top 8. His Billboard top 8.
But I want to know what the issue is, though, my nigga. A couple of my niggas sent me this tweet talking about you won't, like, where that energy coming from. That's what I want to know. Holla at me man to man. Don't go post no shit. Don't do that weak shit. I'm coming to you, man.
So he says, you know, don't leak any of this stuff. Let's just talk, right? Elliott Wilson goes right to the internet. When really, this could have just been handled, you know? He could have just said, this was just my opinion. I don't like the song.
Man, and I highly respect you. I always bigged you up, said that you one of the most, you the pioneer of this shit. Elliott Wilson is one of the ones that I do, one of the only niggas I do an interview with. Niggas like you, Sway, and all that, nigga. I'm a real hip-hop baby. So let me know right now, nigga, what's your issue with me? Because a lot of my homies just sent me some shit, and I just want to know where that energy coming from.
Is that
right?
Is that Playboy Cardi?
Bow Wow.
That was corny, Elliott Wilson, to share that, to be honest with you. But, you know, whatever. Charleston White has a lot of energy for no jumper. This is so funny coming from him. This is a guy that highlights people in the street talking about each other, pins them against each other, talks about, what has Charleston White done to be talking about all this stuff? Nothing. I don't hate Charleston White. He's entertaining, but don't go calling out other people for things you do. You diss their mothers. You say, F your mom, F your baby, F this. You're a heathen. Charleston White's a heathen, you know, the way he talks about people. He has no regard for anybody. He'll take one side one day and the other side the other day. You don't know what he's doing. He's funny. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think he's entertaining, but he doesn't stand for anything. He doesn't stand for anything, you know? He's whatever's working at the moment. And that's why I call him a heathen. Like, people like that to me are just like ticking time bombs. You don't know who they are. And, you know, to be dissing, he disses the rappers he disses and everything. He shouldn't be doing that. He's never done anything in music. Nothing. It's crazy. So he comes at Adam22 say, I'll never do that podcast because, he gets people. It's a gangbanging podcast. And he's not wrong about that. Adam22 did let his podcast turn into a gangbanging podcast. Which I assume it's already not ending well. And then you got Wack 100 up there now that's got his paws over everything. And Wack 100 has essentially used that as a platform to talk about Big U, get information out of Loose Cannon. That helps with that. We wouldn't even really know who Loose Cannon was if it wasn't for Wack 100 and Adam22's show. But he's he's letting it happen, but I don't think it's good, for him. I've been watching Adam's show for a long time, since he first started it. I like the DJ Paul interviews he did and everything in the beginning. And, I don't know. I think it evolved into something. I don't care. I still watch it, but it's I just think he's playing with. I wonder what his end goal is, having these gang members go at each other. He's dissing gang members up there sometimes. It's his show. He can do whatever he wants with it. But I think he's just trying to create his own content within the show. Well, Joe Budden criticized him for this too, right? And Joe Budden, they were like, oh, you benefit off of people dying and stuff. These guys, FBG Duck and everybody go to multiple platforms. And you guys don't offer a safe platform for them. Joe Budden never had FBG Duck up there or Lil Durk. They never had him up there. And they could have tried to steer him in the right direction, like Gilly and Wallow do. But Joe Budden doesn't do that. But they're very critical of everybody else. But you don't take any steps to make things better. You laugh about it later, geez, these guys are crazy, man. These guys are killing each other. But, they're going to do interviews on other places. You can't blame the interviewer. They're the ones talking about it. They don't have to talk about it, You can't blame people for other people's actions. These are grown adults. After you're 21, you're an adult. Yeah, your brain doesn't fully develop until you're 26, right? But you're an adult at that point. You can get locked up. You can go to jail forever. You're an adult. So there's no excuses. Oh, you're doing it. You're benefiting from it. Well, the jail's benefiting from being there, too. They make money, right? The lawyer's making money from it. You don't accuse the lawyer of benefiting from their nonsense. But the lawyer doesn't stop him before, and he's taking their money to defend him. Do it for free. You can make a million arguments. Just shut up. People will be people. You can't stop people from killing, murdering, doing all this stuff. People are who they are, man. Blame the parents. Go to the source. Tired of all of these people, man. That's about it, man. Oh yeah. No, he talked about No Jumper going broke, which all they're doing is restructuring.
Video recently talking about the state of No Jumper. No Jumper is or was or has been a large part in the content creation community. They have been an instrumental part in the content creation. Adam22 on our show. Some time will tell. God don't play about me. Man.
Oh yeah.
It was a bunch of y'all.
So yeah, he said basically, wait long enough and things will happen. Blah blah blah. Yeah, whatever. It's ridiculous. Joe Budden, stop. Adam22 is not going broke. We all know what's going on. He's getting rid of a lot of people and reorganizing this because now there's these guys are talking so much up there about things that nobody knew about. That how was Adam supposed to know, right? I'm not saying he's innocent in it, but he is really. He's just an interviewer. They're the ones that Wack 100 is conducting the interview. Why aren't you guys talking about him? You conducted an interview with Loose Cannon, who's getting in all those RICO papers, right? Come on, man. Let's be real. Anyways, he states that him and Adam don't have a beef anymore. He dubbed him to come on the show. Yeah, whatever. Okay. He's gloating. Meanwhile, Joe Budden, the people he started with, Rory and Mal, he never cut them in properly, and they had to leave. Think about that. That's morally insane, what he did to Rory and Mal, to be honest with you. Because Joe Budden would never started that podcast if he didn't have people to rock with him. Let's be honest. He didn't need them, but they were an asset, and they were there from the beginning. They deserve something, you know? He was just like, nah, you're going to get a salary. Anyways. I appreciate you guys. I'll check you in the next one. It's Jordan Tower, JT News. Peace.